Today I'm uploading my day 6 and 7 footage together to finally catch up from the delay caused by the storm, so now I'll be fully back to real-time uploading. A lot of people have been asking about my exact weight, how much did I lose originally, and how much did I weigh in 2023 when I began my 6-month challenge. However, the answers can be extremely deceptive because what's overweight or even obese on my 5'2" frame can be underweight on a 5'9" frame, and my usual maintenance weight, which is around 54 kgs or 119 pounds, can be far too thin for a taller person. So I don't want people seeing what I weigh or how much I've lost or gained and thinking they have to weigh that same amount to look like me, because there's so many different factors involved, including gender, height, age, fat distribution, muscle composition, and hormones. For these reasons, I prefer to use BMI even though it gets a bad rap, because in my opinion it's helpful for average folks who are just trying to calculate what might be a healthy weight range for them. I like BMI because it gives you a range of numbers, so you can aim to weigh somewhere in that green zone, rather than saying I have to weigh exactly X amount and obsessing over that specific number. But that's just what works for me. I use free online BMI calculators. Just make sure if you're using one that it takes gender into account. Some don't, but males' bones and muscles are usually more dense than females', which makes their ideal BMI range slightly different. I also believe that weighing yourself every day can be extremely unhelpful because it can be incredibly disheartening putting all your hopes in the scale, then seeing numbers claiming you didn't lose any weight or even gained weight. Many different factors contribute to the number on the scale though, and remember, weight doesn't always actually mean fat. In the past, I've done multi-day water fasts and still appeared to gain weight after only consuming water. Fluid retention impacts the numbers. Muscle gain has an impact. Whether or not you've used the toilet impacts the numbers, so it's just not worth it in my opinion. Once a week or even once every 10 days, first thing in the morning, naked, after using the toilet, before drinking or eating anything is probably a better way to gauge more accurate numbers. But even that can be inaccurate depending on what you ate the day before and how much water you're retaining. That's just my opinion though. Don't let the scale discourage you if you're going to use it every day. It's very rarely accurate on a day-to-day basis. I prefer to just stick to my daily program, and slowly over time my body changes. I weigh myself every now and then, only under the above conditions, to see where my BMI is at. If there's little to no change, I tweak my diet or exercise, but beyond that I leave the scale alone.